What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Let's go get this Djinn, shall we?
Harem, of course. You tried to deceive me, but it's not gonna happen. You'll be mine.
I'm sure we won't get into any fights in here. A lot of people to talk to and a lot of things to read. Dear GG, first let me inform you that we are alive. We were spared those horrible events, but only through exceptional fortune or protection from higher powers, or because our address was not yet known to the general public. It is difficult to express the fear we were living in. The angry mob, like a stampede, demolished all the businesses in Malna Street. They showed no mercy to either man or woman. Our girls took shelter in an outbuilding, barring the door with everything they could. I brought them food there, sneaking through the streets after dark. You are right, dear Gigi, to leave this town. Do not come back. I'm writing these words as your well-meaning friend. I fear that many faces you used to know are gone, dead, all of the above. Hasty notes. 1893 Chicago World Exhibition. Little Egypt's dancing performance. Sensational. To the tune of the streets of Cairo. Get sheet music. They call it Dans du Ventre or Hoochie Coochie. Use your contracts in Paris. Crazy idea. Review starring our girls. Not the Hoochie Coochie. Alright, let's talk to these people, shall we? I feel like there were more people to talk to a minute ago.
How much can I get for this loot?
We have a guest. Is it nice to eavesdrop like this?
I was looking for her. We have things to talk about.
My guess is that he didn't come to a brothel for a philosophical debate. Do you know each other?
Something like that.
If he pesters you, you know what to do. And you better behave yourself, or you'll scare away the girls.
Is he your fence?
Why, are you interested in him? Or maybe you're interested in me. I must have caught your eye.
Like home. Tweezer is a pimp, a fence, and a man of the harem. He's a dangerous man. Still, the harem seems to be safe haven for Layla. She feels at home here.
Indeed, you have firmly lodged yourself in my eye like a splinter.
This particular feeling happens to be mutual. How did you find me?
I've met your little brother.
I hope he annoyed you at least.
I swear not a single hair fell from his mean little head.
Boddick, Aaron! It's time to take out the garbage!
Trying to make her mad to see if it would, like, induce her flaw or something. I am currently not concerned with you guys. Two damage and one focus. Yeah, no, like I said, not concerned. Break his thing to get immune. I was like, I don't really want that to go on him. I think it would be overkill. And you can start that one. Sure, why not? Let's see Krampus's attack. We haven't seen it yet. Just a bunch of scratching. Fantastic.
I can feel... Well, what is it?
The lipstick's red-covered lips as they uttered words of comfort for a concerned colleague, assurance that this was the way things were around here ever since the pogrom. All she had to do was get the client tired and drunk and make sure she didn't steal too much so that he wouldn't notice. That was the boss's order. Sitting and waiting for Tweezer, who was late as usual, she kept repeating the saved code to her mind. 1891, 1891. I wonder if it's an important year for him. Well, I guess it doesn't make much of a difference. Placed in the hall is a status symbol. There's a subtle gaze of gossipy whispers hovering around the sculpture. It's the girls praising Tweezer's shrewdness and resourcefulness. Many pimps have lost their lives and fortunes in the pogrom, while he not only got away, but is now thriving better than ever. Could he be in the hoots with the Ochran? Is there one behind the bar, or is this on the other room? I think it's in the other room. The watch's hands indicate the time, but also the direction of the emotions filling the thief's heart. Anger at getting such a pittance for her spoils, but also satisfaction from the fact that she gets what she deserves on her own, and still no one has found out.
Hello, sweet secret.
Most banknotes bear a memory of fingers that slipped them out gently from the drunk owner's pocket. Some fingers were more nimble, and others were trembling like a leaf guided by inept hands. Eventually, they all ended up in that safe. The harem is run heavy-handedly by Tweezer, a pimp and a fence that Layla sells her spoils to. The girl is not happy with the money she gets, so she adds it to it by robbing the safe where the prostitutes keep the money they steal from their clients. It's a thief's world, but she has its own laws too. This is Tweezer, right? Yeah.
Tell me, will my people be all right after all that?
They'll live.
I also told you to behave yourself.
It's a nice place. Why call it harem?
And why won't the thaumaturge start answering questions instead of asking them? I wonder how it is with you lot in bed. What are those demons of yours up to then?
I'm not in the habit of confining my intimate matters to pimps.
Dumb rule.
Dumb rule.
The prude returns. And again I find myself under the gaze of those inquisitive eyes.
Why Tweezer?
'Cause it appeals to the imagination. But I've also heard a few creative variations.
They did not
I
translate
think I
those.
enjoyed Squeezer the most.
I was like, what is
Get
that?
it?
I see.
Yeah, they definitely missed a line
It's
of
kind of
translation on the
funny.
subtitles. That's funny.
Were you here in May during the pimp lynching?
I was. But I'm still here. Sadly, not everyone was as fortunate.
Luck can also be helped, right? If one has, for example, a deal with the Ochranas provocateurs, it can make a lot of things easier.
They say that luck favors those who manage on their own. I'm alive, and the girls have a place to work. Everyone is happy. So what if the hateful mob targets all magicians tomorrow? And the only rescue for you and your friends will be to make a deal with the Ochrana. Will you help your luck then, or will you complain?
I'll never make a deal with Sadist Services.
Never say never.
What caused the lynching?
No, kitty cat. The right question is why? However, no one knows this for sure. Some say it was anti-Semitic workers. Others say that it's provocation from the Ochrana because soldate are regulars here. Sometimes bad blood needs to be spilled to make the rabble docile again.
I have some other questions.
There are so many more pleasant things you
my.
could do here with that mouth. But ask.
A lot happens here. It seems like an ordinary brothel, but it's managed rather creatively.
Instead of putting your hands on things, maybe start putting them on beautiful ladies. Or gentlemen. The choice is yours.
I don't know if touching anyone would tell me that Layla has been skimming from your safe.
Layla!
I'm busy.
Busy getting into my safe?
Says who?
The gold watch you lifted from the dvor whispered to me that you're equally cautious when lifting banknotes from the safe. Not too much, either, so that no one catches on.
You talk to watches? Maybe you're a snake charmer, too.
Yes.
Anything else, charmer?
I know the combination. I know that you keep repeating it in your head when you're bored.
Did you hear me? Mind your thoughts around this one, or he'll expose you for the deviant you are.
Layla, pockets.
Come on. Is 1891 an important date?
Pockets.
That's enough, before you do something that you'll regret.
What?
There
Did
we
the
go.
great
I
magician
thought that would
change his
be-
mind out of
get her
pity
angry.
for the poor girl? I'll manage. I always do.
This time, you won't have to look after everything on your own.
Get out of here, both of you, and don't come back.
Thought that would start to trigger the flaw.
I'm not used to someone standing up
Or
for
maybe
me.
not?
Thank you.
I'm here because of a salutor. It's called Djinn, and it's following you.
What? Is he here now? Can you see him?
I don't have to. I can see you, and I know he's around.
Are you trying to seduce me?
Stand still. It will all be over soon. Her audacity certainly helped Layla and her brother tackle their fate. But it also led you down the path of transgression. Without it, you will cease to be the Djinn's puppet.
My pride took over and made the choice for me, apparently. Interesting. Let's get in on this. Start with disabling that. I should always look and see what the Djinn does, but I always forget. Two of them are just moving up, one of them's attacking. Oh, he gives bloody debt. That's wild. Spread around the suffering. I definitely don't want to use my 3 on the one with 1 left, so we'll do it this way. You can actually remove bloody debt, not be too concerned about it. It's with you, right? Yeah. That should remove all the negative statuses. And yeah, if we do that, we can take him out next turn, I think. Nice, I actually blocked it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, go ahead and get a big punch in. That's a lot of dudes. I think we'll still be fine. So you can be stopped by pretty much anybody. Stop that. Sure. We're ending 2 attacks here. I mean, we're still getting attacked by 3, but that's okay. The bloody debt we'll be able to get rid of, unless it's not bloody debt. It must not have been bloody debt. Makes the attack on the enemy just a random target. That would be really cool if it hit somebody else. So we're gonna bank on that, because that would be really cool. And then we'll remove that. It did not hit anyone else. It just hit the one that it was supposed to, which is fine. Really concerning if you actually get hit by the bloody dead, but so far we have not. $57. See ya.
You're mine, almost.
Is it over? I don't feel particularly different, except that I don't want to be here anymore. I have to go back to my brother.
Good choice.
Will you be all right?
Yes, I'm almost certain of that. Rest. You look awful.
Thanks.
Good luck.
We got him. Oh, nice. Got an achievement for it. I figured we would. The next thing we'll be doing is this, but we gotta go visit Rasputin. Need him to help us out again. We're very indebted to that man. We also only have, what, 2 left to find now? No, 1 left to find. And that might be main story related, I don't know. Might not be. Oh my god, just go to the thing. It's fine. Good, so turned around. He's in the cemetery. Or, I guess he's not in the cemetery. He lives in the district that the cemetery is in. Actually spawned into the closer spawn point. I wonder how that works. I wonder why sometimes you get spawned in different areas. I am intrigued. Alright, Rasputin, help me out here.
Do you have a moment?
For you?
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again.
Grigori?
Where did you find that salutor? In the Sahara?
It's a Djinn.
A master of wishes in his own form. Quickly, Wiktor, before he buries us both. Focus on your wish.
Hey there, ugly.
Extraordinary. He doesn't threaten you anymore. Your wish is his command.
We got another one. Put it in the bank. Now to the church. For veiled with holiness, the next quest. I wonder if this will also be a salutor. Who knows? Not me. I don't know how much farther we're gonna get into this episode for this one, but we'll see. What we got here? Contains prayers spoken during exorcisms. The pages of the prayer book are read from often, although the words written on them have already engraved themselves in memory. The same prayers are used for various cases of alleged possession. Oh, no, wait. I didn't want to sit down. Oh, no. I thought it was reading something.
I haven't seen you here before, young man. You look exhausted. What brings you here?
I must have gotten lost. I don't know yet where my path is taking me.
Are you a believer?
Be warned, I'm not religious.
And yet, your feet brought you here. I sense you have doubts, questions, so ask.
What is the Church's position on thaumaturgy?
That's a fairly difficult subject. There is hope for all, even for those who live in great sin.
So, in your opinion, Father, being a thaumaturge is a sin?
It's not up to me to say what's a sin and what isn't, but there's hope for everyone, young man.
Hey, something eludes us.
I'll be off. I'm sure you have more urgent matters to attend to, Father.
I'll be here if you want to talk.
Good, because I didn't want to talk yet
And
anyway.
remember, darkness does not exist without light. If your demons are real, then so is God who cursed them.
Fair, I guess. Alright, what we got? Continues to emit smoke. The suffocating odor is difficult to bear. Words repeated continuously like a mantra, regularly, often, and with great excitement. Still hover over the incense smoke. Attempts to chase away Satan, cries to heaven, beseeching divine intervention for souls possessed by various evil spirits. Candelabra. The candles are burning. The candelabra must be ritualistic, lit only on special occasions. Exorcisms are held regularly in the sacred space, conducted by Father Kirill. The clergyman follows his learned routine and does not take particular care to identify cases or actually help tormented souls. A lectern used in Orthodox rites for taking confessions. Echoes of a whisperer remained atop the lectern. The confession that Cyril had heard. A confession or a silent cry for help. A desperate plea for hope. An icon with the countenance of the Tsar Nikolai II. He looked at the icon for a long time, straight into the Tsar's eyes, as if interrogating him, perhaps looking for inspiration. He stepped away from it with a plan formed in his head, though the icon hadn't answered. A wooden chair, nothing about it stands out. Her heart was pounding in trepidation as she sat in the chair. Words of the prayer brought no solace, nor did Christ looking calmly down at her from the icon. The fear for the entity closest to her in life overshadowed everything else. The Serena visits the Orthodox Church, most likely incognito, seeing as no one is talking about it. Her confessor is Cyril, from whom she seeks help for her troubled heart. Her thoughts are full of fear. That can't be everything. Or maybe it can. Looks like it might be. I'm sure now we can talk to him about more options also. Anyone who visits St. Mary Magdalene's Orthodox Church, regardless of social status and class, can feel important, if only for a moment, or even the most important. It's not hard to feel that way when treading on the ornate carpet surrounded by statues made of pure gold and icons painted by the greatest masters. The interior of the Orthodox Church is impressive, and its majesty elevates all the faithful to the status of seraphim, even if it's just for a fleeting moment. No wonder the clergy who hold office here think themselves so close to God himself. Serena Alexandra has chosen St. Mary Magdalene's Orthodox Church as a place to fulfill her spiritual needs. It is here that she has her regular confessor, Father Cyril, and her favorite place for religious meditation, and her favorite kneeler, where she gives herself over to prayers for the health of her ailing son. All right, Father, let's talk.
Are there any other reflections gnawing at you?
Yes.
You're an exorcist, aren't you? I've heard you regularly drive Satan out of people here.
Yes, it's true.
Does it often work?
If the flame of doubting Thomas flickers inside you, you can soon witness the miracle of exorcism with your own eyes. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you really believe that nonsense, Father? That demons dwell inside people? Is that calculation? Or habit?
I think we aren't so different from one another. I don't question the existence of your demons, Thaumaturge.
I had to ask.
Is there still something troubling you?
You get some peculiar guests here, Father.
There is room in God's house for everyone.
It's no secret that Serena Alexandra is particularly God-fearing. Do you know her well?
As well as a confessor can.
So, quite well.
If you're looking for gossip about Her Imperial Majesty, you've come to the wrong place. There are plenty of people at Rozhitsky Bazaar eager for such chit-chat. Unless I can help you with something else.
Do you know Grigory Rasputin, Father? He also visited this place not long ago.
Rasputin. I haven't seen him here, but yes, I know him, and I remember him well. It's impossible to forget someone like that.
How do you know one another?
From back in Petersburg, he was looking for protection, posing as a great preacher, but I was suspicious of him. He was nothing more than an ordinary charlatan. Just talking about that man sullies the palate with sin. Why do you ask about him?
No reason.
During a conversation, Cyril revealed that he'd met Rasputin in Petersburg. He doesn't think very highly of him. In fact, he demonstrates hostility toward the man. Rasputin tried to ingratiate himself with the local clergy, but he didn't succeed. Rasputin has been to the Orthodox Church before. On top of that, he knows Cyril, though he didn't mention it. What is he scheming? Definitely something related to the Tsar, whose effigy he was so gazing at intently.
I feel as though this is not an accidental meeting.
I'll be off. I'm sure you have more urgent matters to attend to, Father.
I'll be here if you want to talk. And remember, darkness does not exist without light.
That's what
If
you
your
said
demon-
before. All right. So we've done that. Which one do I want to do? I don't know. I mean, I want to do this, but obviously we can't. Well, that's actually all we're going to be doing this episode because we are out of time. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next one, where we'll be doing this one.